Let's take a look in here, Magic Mike. That's a nice vintage case, huh?
Oh, yeah. Sixes.
Oh, no way. Oh, wow. No way. Whoa. I told the beer winner.
I didn't believe it, but it's true.
Truck is packed and stacked. All kind of stuff. Office chairs, ladders, presser in there.
Lots of
We got
stuff.
tools and then boxes.
More boxes like the other boxes?
So, yeah, there's going to be more boxes, I hope, like the other boxes. We'll find out.
Beautiful.
We got all those boxes over there still left to go, so we got to unload this truck. And, man, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, take a watch. You never know what you're going to see. And, man, who knows what we're going to find in all this boxes. That whole truck packed and stacked, all of that. And, man, all this fun to go through. So keep watching, and don't forget,
And subscribe. We ship everywhere. Give us a thumbs up.
you can bid where?
SecondSense.com.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
How we doing today? Robert Zaba, Second Sense Auctions, auctioneer extraordinaire. Hope everyone's having a great day. I know I am. And I'm here with Magic Mike. And we're here and look at all this stuff. You saw it all in the truck. We got piles and piles of stuff we got to go through. We got a tool auction coming up. So I'm going to take a look at this toolbox real quick. See if there's anything cool in here. So right here we got a bunch of files. And you know, files always sell well. People need files, and they're not cheap. So right here, let's see what this is. Looks like just a bunch of little tiny machinist pieces here, bits. Not bits, I mean like little measuring. See, it has a number on there. So I thought it was what was inside the box, but it's not. In toolboxes, you always gotta look through. I found some really nice pocket knives before, and what's this? All right, so here's a little Craftsman meter. It's got the original paperwork. And these little meters like this can go for good money. These are for precision measurements. And it's a Craftsman, and appears to be in pretty good shape. So I have to look up that number, but they can range anywhere from $10 up to $100 a piece. Being a Craftsman, it's probably around the $10 range, but you never know. Ooh, what's this case? Ooh, nice. Now that's what I'm talking about. So that's a good company right there, Enco. And like I said, some of these meters, you see I'm just barely touching, watch. Just barely touching. Look at that needle move.
Micro.
So that's the micrometer, that's correct, Mr. Magic Mike. So nice micrometer. You don't have to look it up, but you know, once again, could be a $20 bill, could be a $100 bill. Just really needs to look, but man, ooh, what's this? Happy Holidays. Oh, looks like it's a little magnifying glass. Illuminated magnifying glass. Might get this for Magic Mike for Christmas.
Yeah. I need glasses.
So, drawer number one, let's do number two. We got a bunch of nice screwdrivers in here. And the nice thing about these screwdrivers, right there, Craftsman. So they're well-made screwdrivers, not Harbor Freight. Craftsman screwdrivers always sell well. Oh, nice. So when you're looking at tools, you always want to make sure, you know, like right here, this is the actual Vice Grip by the Vice Grip company. Okay, so they're going to be worth more money because people know they're a quality tool. Where this one is just made in Taiwan. It's not Vice Grip, and it's not as good of a tool. So things like that, just like cutters like this. Right here, it's a great name, Weiss. Weiss on cutters, those are the kind of things you want to see. And you know, a lot of people overlook tools, but tools can make you a lot of money. And in my business, every house you go to has tools. Every house. They might only have a few tools, they might have thousands of tools. You just never know. But it's one of those things, I try to do tool auctions, and look at this. You know, to go buy this in the store, it's probably $40 to buy one this large. You know, this is a channel lock, and you're not gonna find a channel lock this big. You ain't gonna go buy this for $5. Okay, that's set. So that's why, I mean, tools like here, like these vice grips, you know, and some of these specialized vice grips, these are like alligator nose ones. You know, they could be worth $20. So that's the reason with tools. And people need tools all the time. People lose them, they break. Oh wow, look at these. So we got tons and tons of sockets. Sockets, same thing. You're looking for brand names. And like all these here, say Craftsman right there. So Craftsman's good. You want, you know, Snap-on, Blue Point, right here. S&K. So these are all good brand names, worth lots and lots of money. You know, we'll divide them up in lots, see who makes what. Little deep socket set. Oh, look at this. So those have the angled ones. You can move in different ways to get into harder to reach places. Once again, worth money, money, money. It looks like most of the stuff in here is U.S. made, Craftsman, S&K. And there's a deep socket S&K right there. But like, some of these things can go for $20 a piece to go buy them brand new from the place. So, you know, these giant sockets like this ain't cheap. That's a Blue Point right there. I think it's Blue Point. No, it's something. New Britain. Sorry, New Britain. Still so we got stuck on something in here. We'll come back to, oh. So it looks like we just got a rubber mallet. Look at some of these things are gigantic. Huge pieces right here, made in the USA. This is by a company called Wright, another good name. So we'll put these big ones together. This is forged steel, made in Taiwan, not that great. Then you got this set right here. It says heavy duty. So, but once again, you gotta look at the name, and tools can be valuable. These are all little chisels, and that's a Craftsman right there. Punches, chisels. These are Allen keys. T-handled Allen keys are called, because obviously you got the T-top handle. Once again, you know, you're not going to know everything. It takes time to learn. But try to get familiar with lots of stuff. There's lots of different ways to make money. And this is a ball pen hammer right there, specialty hammer. And it's true temper. It's marked on the hammer itself. And once again, you wouldn't think anything, oh, it's a hammer. Specialty hammers, big money. Once again, I've sold lots of hammers up to $50 for a lot of hammers, couple hammers, and they're just because they're specialty hammers. Those are all brass fittings in there. So, don't know. Looks like all this is gonna be little fittings. You never know, but you have to look through every little canister. I found silver coins before. People hidden inside their tool chest, pocket watches, jewelry, just things you would never think of, just because, you know, they put it in there and they forget about it. Or they put it in there for safekeeping. So you just never ever know. So always search out here. We're gonna have to take off some of these boxes to see what's inside in here, but we got more stuff. We'll keep looking. Wait, let's get in a couple of these boxes. I hope there's gonna be some great finds. All right, let's grab a couple of these boxes down. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Look at this. You got old vintage Barbie ornament right there. It was $10 back in 1997. 1997. So, interesting. Oh, look at that.
That's nice.
It's marked. It's got strange, I mean, the pattern and color on it's really different. Very different. Oh, look at these vintage goodness right here. Little ice skaters right here. This looks like a bunch of vintage Christmas in this box. And vintage Christmas, you just always got to look. You never know what you're gonna find. There's some Christmas worth some big money out there. Oh, look at there's part of the nativity set. This doesn't look too old. Had a sticker on the bottom. All the stickers are right here on the side. So, art number is made in Japan, so it is fairly old, ladies and gentlemen. What do I always like to do, Mr. Magic Mike?
What do you always like to do?
Yeah.
Look through boxes?
Oh my gosh, Magic Mike! Look at the newspaper to see
Oh.
the date.
Yes.
What date you think this newspaper's from?
1977.
You're close, but you're wrong. Totally wrong. 1983, ladies and gentlemen. 1983. Boneless hams at only $1.89. Look at that. The 1983 March. So, ooh, look at this. Nice statue right there. Really great condition. For the age. Oh, wow, look at that. We got Mary and Joseph. Oh, no, it's St. Jude. St. Jude. My Sherlock Holmes pipe here. So we got a little Avon aftershave. Uh-oh. What's in the tin? Ooh. Take a look. It smells wonderful. It smells good. So it looks like some kind of a makeup. Look at that. Makeup mirror right here. It says Sub-Dead Red Magnet. Non-smear type. So we got some vintage makeup in here. And it looks like some old pins or something. Got some pins down there. I don't know what this is. Woo! It's makeup.
Ooh, smell it.
Smells like makeup. So we got this little pin right here. Little lover's pin. See if there's any other jewelry down there. And there's all these letters. There's an M pin right here. There's one that's an L. So you got the initials. And interesting. So find a little bit of everything in this box. What the heck is this? Oh, wow. Some more Avon goodness right there. Just got the little Avon car. Let's take a look in here, Magic Mike. That's a nice vintage case, huh?
Oh, yeah. 60s.
Oh, no way. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you say money? Bling, bling, bling. Wow. That's the original bling, ladies and gentlemen. Those are like the Catwoman glasses right there, made in Paris. That's a good sign, very good sign right there. Made in Paris, vintage, Paris made sunglasses from the 1950s or 60s. Oh yeah. Nice. We have some more goodness in here. Let's see. Something's in here. Just don't want to come out. Wants to stay hidden treasure forever. Taking the gloves off, Mike. Ooh, wow. Man, he's got some encrusting diamonds. What are they, man?
Those are you.
Are they me?
There?
See my new shades, man? Do I look like Roy Orbison or something?
Yeah. His younger brother.
His younger brother?
Yeah.
Dave? Dave Orbison. So that's two vintage pair of glasses. And those are very cool. And I can tell you what, I've sold vintage glasses like that first pair, the cat woman glasses, big money. Oh yeah. Do we got more greatness in here? Oh, these are just some regular, but they have some bling on them too. So that's pretty fancy. I've never seen an extra little bling bling on there. So who knows what else we're gonna find in here? Empty case. What the heck is this? Oh, there he is. I knew we were gonna have Joseph in there with Mary. So we got Joseph, Mary, and St. Jude. I believe St. Jude you pray to if you lost something. So St. Jude, I'm looking for that $100,000 coin in here. I'm joking, ladies and gentlemen. Rosie O'Granny's Little Marlene's Apple Annie's Morning Glory Cafe. That's a lot to say. What a weird box. You got the little angel. So, oh, there's still more. Oh, look at this thing. It says Beach Fun.
Looks like,
I thought it was a little friction toy, but no. No Beach Fun for that toy. We got one thing left in here, Magic Mike. I almost threw it out. It's this little tiny teapot. I just lost the lid. Oh no, there's more in here. See, there's stuff just hidden in this box. Oh, wow. Yeah, little box. And with the safety pin inside. So I think I got everything out now. I think I did. But man. Box of vintage goodness. Oh, let's grab a box from up here. Oh. This box is heavy. What the heck is this thing? It says a motor base station converter model. Base station converts mobile unit.
CB.
Huh, interesting. Wow, what the heck is... Holy smoke. Look at that. The CB inside here. We just sold a bunch of CBs. So, I don't know much about this brand, but I know there should be CBs worth some big money out there. This looks like it's just a piece or part for something. Huh. Interesting. Here's a little dialer. This is supposed to change your antenna, I believe. So, very interesting. Vintage goodness. Oh! Oh, yeah, this. So this right here is the revolving Turbo 4 color projecting wheel.
Nice.
So these used to go on the vintage aluminum Christmas trees. Let's see if it's in there. It looks like it is. That's a good sign right there. That's a really good sign. Looks like it's inside the original packaging. Let's see if we can pull it out a little bit. Alright, so it is in there. And then what you would do, here's the plastic panels you put inside there to project the different color lights, so that's complete. I'm just confused. Looks like it should have some kind of thing to plug into, but I don't see that part. So this goes underneath there like that, and then it should plug into a little tiny light, and that light should heat it up and make it spin. I do not see that part. It still has value because the light part you can add in there, but interesting. Let's see if we can find that piece. Holy smoke. Oh, wow. No way. It said 8mm movies. So So I was like, oh, some old movies could be worth some money. But then I seen this right on top, and look at that.
Whoops.
Football! So this is vintage TI Texas Instruments games right here. Man module, Car Wars right there. So this is one of the first home computer systems, Voodoo Castle. And look at all these with the original boxes. Adventure. Munchman.
Munchman.
Yeah, it's like Pac-Man, but different, Wow, vintage goodness. The Attack, I remember this game. I used to play this at my uncle's house, all these. Terminal Emulator. Enable your home computer to telecommunicate with other computer systems. Features include color graphics, speech, sound, and file transfer capabilities. If the subscription database service uses the Terminal Emulator 2 protocols, check with your database service to find out if it supports these features.
Crazy.
The original internet, ladies and gentlemen.
High tech.
Oh, wow, look at that. Star Trek. Trust me, by Sega. That is cool. Gotta be worth some money. So we got all these vintage TI. Some computer and software book, but man, talk about vintage 80s goodness right there. Texas Instrument, one of the first home computing systems out there. Take a look at it, a TI. And man, look at all the stuff we got left. Tons and tons of stuff. We got so much stuff to go through. It's going to take us a long time, but we got more treasures to be found. Keep watching. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And don't forget, the best thing, you can bid on the items you see at www.secondsense.com. www.secondsense.com. All this great stuff to keep going through. We'll find some more treasures for you. Keep watching.